fatherly advice. Perseverance is one of life's most valuable qualities. It's what keeps you going when the journey gets difficult, reminding you that every obstacle is temporary if you're willing to keep pushing forward. Perseverance can be viewed as the grind you apply to what you want and your internal grit that no one can beat you but you, because you can and you will. One thing that I have found to be true is that life doesn't wait for anybody. There's no such thing as the perfect time to do anything. Sometimes you just have to grind and do it. The best outcomes come when you're willing to try and take the first step. Those that wait for perfection will always be on the sidelines, waiting. It is indeed best just to get things done within your greatness. I say just do your best, then refine as you grow. Trust me, your grit will pay off. Your perseverance and the never give up mindset will turn your dream into reality for the world to see and admire. Failure is the mother of learning, but perseverance is the father of success. I genuinely believe that you will never lose if you don't quit. As long as you keep going, you keep grinding and keep pursuing, you will never lose. You'll have to find the strength to press on, even when it hurts, even when it feels like the world is crumbling beneath you. Remember that tough times are temporary, but the resilience you build will last a lifetime. Trouble does not always last. Psalms chapter 30, verse 5 says, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning." You may get knocked down. The test is to get back up. And if you fail, always try to fall forward. We have all been knocked down. Every one of us will experience defeat. Those who have the grit to get back up and recover will win because they refuse to give up. Once I make up my mind that I'm going to do something, the challenge becomes my opponent. I will not let the challenge beat me. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be hard. True grit and resilience are born in moments of hardship. When things go wrong, and they will go wrong, that's when you discover the depths of your strength, your determination, and your true self. Your grit becomes your superpower. Trust that every setback is a setup for a comeback. You must know that the setback you are experiencing is your next setup for greatness. Just do not quit. There will be times where it feels like giving up will be easier. Do not listen to your own self-doubt. Those are the moments that will define you, as it's during those moments that you're closest to success. Success isn't always about speed. Sometimes it's about the determination to never quit, no matter how slow the journey may seem. I call this a refuse to lose mentality. Just because a wall is put in front of you, topped with a barbed wire, with an army of soldiers and guard dogs, further surrounded by a moat of alligators and snakes, you must not let any obstacle stop you from what is rightfully yours. You must fight, think, and use your resources to win with a mindset that you refuse to lose. These are those hard times. In these times, you will need God, your family, and another very special group, your friends. During these times, you will see who your real friends truly are and who you will not hear from at all. In 2017, I lost my job. I was beside myself with despair, since it was the first time that something was really taken away from me that, at that time, I felt like I needed, and there was nothing I could do to save it. I have to admit, and I had to admit to myself as well, that I fell into a slight depression. I was pretty sad because it was completely unexpected. I had to dust myself off, put a smile on my face, and get back out there with all that I had, and begin interviewing despite my deep sadness. At first, I thought to myself, I am Albert. Who would not want to hire me? I am freaking great at everything I do. I'm in my late 30s, I'm highly educated, very charismatic, fit, and yes, very good looking. I was convinced that I was the complete package. Well, what I didn't factor in was that I was also a highly paid executive level professional, and the kind of job I wanted didn't just fall out of a tree. I learned pretty quickly that I was not just up against local talent. I was also up against national and, in some cases, international talent. Interview after interview, final round after final round, lunch after lunch, dinner after dinner. I would get to the end of the entire interview process and the hiring manager would select my competition. I had mounting bills on top of new bills. Your mom and I were not on the best of terms. And it was not because of her, after all. Like I said, I fell into a depression. I was not a good husband at that time. And in my eyes, I was also struggling with being a father. And that was entirely because I felt like I was less than who I was and who I had been. It took my small, select group of friends to kick me in the ass. I really needed them to give me encouragement and to tell me to get on my knees and pray for a clear mind and heart. So when I'm interviewing, I would really show my greatness, and the hiring manager would find favor in me and want me to join their team. Well, guess what? I took that advice. And you know what happened? I still didn't get hired. I will tell you that it is very important that you always make deposits into your friends. Check on them, call them, text them, message them on a regular basis. Keep making those deposits in these people. Just saying hello goes a long way. If you call them a friend, you have to be a friend. You will never know when you will need to make a withdrawal. Another close friend of mine was the controller for a large public company. He told me that his company did not have a permanent role for my background, but he could use my help with a special project that he needed to get done over the next 6 months. My friend gave me a contract job that lasted for about 8 months. The job did not pay what I was accustomed to, but it paid just enough to cover my monthly fixed cost bills. This really helped keep things afloat. I was still interviewing while working for my friend, but having the contract role also helped to relieve stress. So while interviewing, I was calm, I was collected, and I was back to my stable, suave self. When it was all said and done, I had 3 job offers and started my own company to help build our family's generational wealth. My friends were there for me and helped me fan my fire of perseverance and motivated me to have the grit needed to push forward. In the end, perseverance is what will set me apart, and it will do the same for you. Your perseverance and your resilience can be viewed as your pain tolerance. Even flowers and trees have to come through the dirt before you can see their greatness. The fascinating thing is that flowers and trees grow down through the dirt before they grow up through the dirt as they reach for the shining light of the sun. Can you imagine the pain that they endure as they demonstrate perseverance? Can you endure the pain? That pain is the payment for success. That pain teaches you that failure is a stepping stone to greatness, that every attempt, even those that didn't go as planned, is a step closer to mastery. Give yourself pain before life gives it to you and your tolerance becomes low. The beautiful thing is that you get to choose your pain. You get to choose the pain to achieve success. Or you can choose the pain of remorseful regret. Pain can be a teacher, revealing areas of your life that need attention or growth. Quote, pain is inevitable. It cannot be avoided. Pain is a gift from God to give you awareness that something is wrong, different, or breaking. Here are pains you can give yourself to enhance your tolerance and your ability to persevere. First, the pain of waking up early when it is still dark outside. You do not get up to go to school or go to work. You get up to start your day. Going to school or work is just part of your day, not the sole purpose of your day. 2. The pain of exercise. Working out is painful. It forces you to push yourself beyond yourself. 3. The pain of a cold shower. Taking a cold shower wakes up your central nervous system. 5 to 10 minutes is all it takes to help increase your level of awareness, your reflexes, and honestly, it's really energizing. 4th, the pain of fasting. The Bible has many examples of fasting as it helps to cleanse the mind, the body, and the soul. It helps detoxify and helps you think in a clear and effective manner. 5th, the pain of being okay with being told no. No is a very powerful and compelling word. It trains you to learn from rejection. All of these pains hurt, but the more experience you have with pain, you will find that those pains give you power, and over time, they don't even hurt anymore. Keep your focus on what you're striving to achieve and let your resilience carry you through. Life is going to test you. It will give you painful situations that you will have to champion. With perseverance through the pain, you'll come out stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever. Final advice. Pain is temporary. Glory lasts forever. Your grit will be tested, so you always have to tell yourself, nah, it didn't hurt. I'm ready for some more.